Good morning, people. Welcome back to my channel Exploring Rural India. I'm Yashas's Das, and today I'm starting from Sagnam and entering Ladakh, the land of high passes, to reach Somoriri and Kazakh village, which is on its bank. Let's recap the last video. Last time we came to Sagnam from Rakcham to do the survey there. Now our primary goal is to reach Kelong very early, either in the afternoon or in evening. Then we'll go to Kazakh the very next. This map is the first leg of our journey where we'll make a stop at Kelong, which is the district headquarters of Lahaul and Spiti. We know the road conditions ahead, which is shown in the red color. We decide to take the Khyber route to avoid bad roads early on. First we go to Kaza for refreshing, then leave for Kelong. The first view of K Monastery from the K village. You have seen the Key Monastery in the last video, but not from below. The Key Monastery is another tourist destination in Spiti, just 12 kilometers from Kaza. We cross the highest bridge, the Chicham Bridge. It is the highest bridge in the world and it is very delicate. Only one vehicle can pass at a time. There's a huge gorge of a stream joining the Spiti river. There's so much peace here that there are barely any vehicles on the road. Spiti is so beautiful that the nature lovers would enjoy it for a long time, while the workaholics and the people who don't care about nature might feel very bored here. Get this is a huge mountain. I wanted to climb there, but due to the lack of time here, we didn't have time, and I hope next time we'll come and visit this place and surely climb on that mountain. And look at those beautiful fields and the alpine tundra everywhere. That is the road which we are supposed to travel in. That was the same road which we skipped for better roads, and we don't know what would be the road condition ahead, but it's still fun. This is the section of a bad road which will cover the whole day. There's literally no cement in these roads, and in one hairpin bend we fall down. We travel even in the night time, in the dead of the night. We fall in the second time in the loose mud. However, we reach the base of the Rotang La, where the road is better. Unfortunately, the chain got loosened and we had to stay in Sisu for the night, giving up the Kelong dream. This is the Kumzum La Pass, which connects Spiti with Lahaul. While we are there, we get to know that the road is very bad and it would take 5 hours to reach Kelong. That let me down a lot, and that made me move. The Jespa town, one of the rest spots of the bikers before heading towards the high altitude parts of HP and Ladakh. It is where there are camps of tourists and even homestays, hotels are found there, even restaurants are found there to eat. And it's very much good and fun there. The bike passing through the sheep, which are herded by the sheep herders. Sheep herding is very common in hilly areas, especially in Himachal Pradesh and Uttarakhand. They sometimes block the roads to let the sheep pass through, and in some herds there are a lot of them that the roads get blocked for a long time. Crossing the Dacha Bridge, the longest bridge in Himachal Pradesh. This is where the diversion takes place for Zanskar and Leh. If you go straight after the checkpost, you will go towards Zanskar, and if you take a U-turn, you will go towards Leh. Now look, the Bhaga river being crossed in that Dacha bridge. This is the Surajtal Lake. It is a lake where tourists come and enjoy the scenery, and Tal means lake in Hindi. The Baralacha Pass, the first pass in this bike part of the survey. The photo is not visible due to the impact of the first fall on the phone, and due to that the camera is covered with the dust. Due to that, it is not very clear. We initially planned to stay in Pang. However, due to the nightfall and the perils of going in the dead of the night, we decide to stay in Sachu and leave for Pang the next day. Tomorrow we leave for Kazakh. I'm happy since I saw good roads after that grueling Kaza ride, and now we climb two more passes, Nakila and Lachungla. And then we even cross the Gata loops with those 21 hairpin bends. And we stay in Pang and have breakfast and leave for another lap. This lap I'll never forget, where we went across the More Plains. I like plains more than mountains, and it is one of the best experiences I ever had. And then we take a right turn in Meru village or Debring for Somoriri. The horses are the natural animals here in Ladakh, and they are mostly found in the temperate regions. They cannot survive in tropical regions, and they can easily pass out from the heat. This photo is taken in Sokar, one of the hidden gems of Ladakh. In Sumdo, Ladakh, there's a turning for Somoriri. If you go straight, you would go to Leh. This is the first view of Somoriri with its crystal clear turquoise blue color water. The lake is nearby China, and it is fun to see the lake. Arriving at Kazakh, we found out that the Sarpanch is in Leh, and he said he would send some guide. The guide was also in Leh. We were planning to move until the Nambardar of the village gave us a guide. Thanks to him, we completed the survey, excluding the kids since they study in a boarding school outside the village. This is me signing off. Seeing you next time in Leh or on our journey to Leh, because we are going to Pangong and Tuttuk. Thank you.